year, I've been exploring patterns and pathways of self-similarity in our universe and how I view these as evidence of our interconnectedness with each other and the world around us. So these patterns of self-similarity are ones that throughout every scale, throughout a system, both micro and macro, we can find the same patterns iterating throughout. These are usually organic and linear in nature, and as they branch into smaller and smaller iterations of the same similar pattern. A great example of this in our world is a tree system, where you can see these same patterns in both the branches and the roots, as well as in the wood's bark, in its grain, in the leaf's veins, and at a molecular level. Throughout every scale, we can see the same pattern iterating. The same can be said for our own bodies and the bodies of other animals that call this planet their home. But not just our bodies, also our behaviors, our movements, and our environments, both natural and man-made. I believe that these patterns filter even through our own hands into systems that we create in our world. In my own artistic research, I investigate these patterns and pathways by finding and documenting them through drawing, like this one here. I combine these individual elements that I pull out from my day-to-day life and combine them into this much more complex composition of connectedness that I refer to as my map. So within this map, you can see elements like the roadways that I take on my way to school every day, patterns that I traced from the wood grain in my own coffee table at home where I actually work on this drawing, as well as some of downtown Rock Hill in the top right, and even some of the trees that I pass by on the campus, which I've chosen to flip upside down to speak both to the root systems, as well as further confuse and juxtapose these elements together to speak to that interconnectedness. This line work will be printed, painted, drawn, beaded, and embroidered onto a much larger 8x8 8x8 piece of naturally dyed fabric that will be installed as a wall hanging in my final gallery installation. This, along with other installations that speak to these same ideas of interconnectedness, will be installed to impose upon my viewer or inspire a newfound sense of wonder and perspective in